Hello. Hi, everybody. Quick announcement. So the entrees are on their way out. But we're just going to go ahead and kick off a little bit more toasting action here. For those I haven't met yet, I am Justin, and I have the honor of having known Michael Jackson for coming up on 12 years. About nine and a half of those we actually lived together. So that kind of might help explain a little bit why on the wedding program it said civil union partner. We came pretty close to that. We would have had to move to Utah, but it was a viable option for a while. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the MJ that I've come to know over those 12 years. And I'm going to start at the beginning. So let's go back to the first day of moving into Stanford University. First day in Seahouse. And I'm waving goodbye to my parents. I'm hanging up my flannel shirts in my closet. And I'm, getting excited. There's all these, sort of fun folks around. Who am I going to meet? Here we go, college. And I hear this sound coming from down the hallway, and it's an electric guitar, and it is just wailing. So I walk down the hall. The door's wide open, and inside there are these two guys, absolutely belting out a song by Weezer called "Say It Ain't So." And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. So two of these guys. So in the back there was Mr. Mike Durheim on vocals. And in cargo shorts and a baggy Notre Dame t-shirt, none other than the Michael Jackson. So that's my first exposure to the band, and I kind of got the feeling that maybe this guy's pretty special. He looks pretty fun. So, after the obvious, the first time you meet MJ, you kind of have to talk about the name. So you go over that a little bit. But what's interesting about it is not the name. It's how he reacts to it. So I would imagine that most people with that kind of name would actually be tired of the incessant obvious jokes. But the man fully embraces it, and it's come sort of like a central part of his persona. So another one of my very early MJ memories is actually Halloween night, freshman year, and the man, we're all kind of giddy going out to see what the night brings, and the man goes out and gets himself a full Michael Jackson costume. The shiny jacket, the hat, the glove, the whole show. And he just proceeds to be the king of pop all night long. It's like, he's all in, to the point where Thriller comes on. And he busts out a god-awful moonwalk in front of the entire class, just fearlessly. So it's like, yeah, this guy's pretty fun. Okay, so good, I'm in. So 12 years. We've been through so many adventures, so many misadventures. Driving across the country multiple times, camping trips, fishing trips, but mostly just lots of hours at home goofing around. Sort of horsing around with ninja swords, or watching Rocky IV for the 12th time and saying the entire words as we go. So over those 12 years, that's typically when people grow up, right? So you come out of college, you've got a good education, you get a nice job, you become a responsible working member of society. And we did those things. But a lot of the time, actually, we were complete children. And this is sort of, when MJ and I get together, the rule of the game is, how immature can we be together, right? So from going out to the pet store to get hamsters, that's typically something that 6-year-olds do, not 26-year-olds. Just last week, MJ calls me up on the phone so excited because he's received a pair of Nintendo controllers in the mail, and he wants me to come over and play video games. An endless list of childlike activities that we've been a part of together. So, Caroline, I want to go ahead and take this moment to officially say for all of those dumb, childish things that I've egged MJ into doing, and the ones that I inevitably will do in the future. I'm sorry. But in reality, I'm actually not sorry at all. Because those parts of MJ where he is a child at heart, where he is genuinely just jubilant and excited for what's coming in that day, and seeing things as if for the very first time in just common daily occurrences. Those excited, young at heart, sort of childlike moments of MJ are his best features. And those are really the things about MJ that have made me love spending so much time with him over the years. But of course I don't have to tell you this, because you know this. And in fact, when you two are together, somehow, I don't know how, my goal is always to kind of push him to go like a little bit more immature, like a little bit, but somehow you pull this off effortlessly, and all of these ridiculous childlike things that he does, sometimes you have to roll your eyes, it's understandable, but often you're laughing loudest of all. So I feel safe in sort of handing over the keys to MJ. I know he's in good hands, and I feel totally confident that you will let him be himself and the wonderful man that I've gotten to know over all these years. So here on your wedding day, I just want to make a wish for you both. In all of those wonderful, youthful, young at heart moments, I'm not going to wish you a lifetime of growing old together. I'm going to wish you a lifetime of growing young together. Please go ahead and raise a glass to a lovely, wonderful couple. I love you guys so much.